Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the C.I.T.Y podcast. C.I.T.Y is a acronym for Can I Trust You? And this is episode 75. And today, I am your host, John.
He's finally back and awake.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm awake. I'm really sleepy. I'm really sleepy. I'm also a little tipsy. And the combination of both things is making me feel a little funny in my nether regions. Speaking of which, I think you introduce yourself, baby girl.
Oh, I'm being touched. it's your boy, Eric.
Hey, fat boy.
I like this shirt.
Wow, that was
Thank you.
sad. I thought you were gonna come in there with that energy to counteract his sadness, but nah.
It's because I'm very empathetic. And I'm feeling for Eric because he's like, he don't like being touched, and he's being touched.
Oh, dude, I was trying to touch him all day today.
He wasn't being touched. He was being rubbed. There's a difference.
I got rubbed the wrong way.
Roman.
I'm
Roman, by the way, and we have...
I guess John quit being a host like 10 seconds in, and I'm Tony.
What are you talking about?
I'm guessing Mark is still celebrating his birthday somewhere.
That's right.
Damn.
Birthday sex. Birthday sex.
That's the sound of his girl.
All right, Mr. Host. What do you got planned for today?
For today's episode, we are actually going to tackle politics, Trump, and racism.
Which I guess is all Trump.
I was going to go with deficit, but I think that's not how you say it.
Deficit?
Deficit?
Is it deficit?
Damn.
I think it's
Damn,
Deficit?
deficit.
Okay, good, because I thought the actual word was deficit, and I mispronounced it on purpose, but then Eric said, what did you say?
Deficit.
And I was like, fuck, I don't know how to pronounce it.
That's the day when Eric corrects John on fucking words.
Well, he technically did it.
Yeah.
No, wait, was he wrong?
He agrees with wrong.
All right, never mind. I take back my statement.
I knew what I said was wrong, but what I thought was the right word in my head.
He knew what he said was wrong. Wink, wink. I'm drunk.
So what did our fears?
It's all about confidence, baby.
Drunk confidence. Okay, do a lot of shit.
What do you have to say about our fearless leader this time?
Our fearless leader. There's two pictures going around right now that I am really enjoying. One of them is the cover of, I want to say, Time magazine, where it's Trump with like luscious fucking orange hair flowing into the background, kind of like Medusa-like. I'm waving my arms, but people can't see me because this is a podcast.
Yep.
But it's like Medusa-like orange hair flowing off. And I really like that picture. The other one, it's people in Haiti be like, and it's a Cheeto with pins in it, like a...
Like the voodoo stuff?
Yeah, like a voodoo doll.
Wow, okay.
That one's way better than the first one. I
And
don't know why you like the first one.
It's funny. It's funny that you said that because on my way here, my coworker Joseph said, "Yeah, and Trump called Haiti a shithole," and I was like, "Did he?
Yeah, he
Was
did.
that recent?"
I mean,
He's like, "Yeah, it
is
just
he
happened."
wrong, though?
I don't know.
I mean, as the president, you gotta carry yourself a certain way.
I'm not bagging on, Haiti as a country.
Sounds like you are.
Or Haitians as a people.
You can't trust them.
I personally thought the Haitian was a cool character in Heroes.
You're basing
You're basing a real life nation on a fictional character.
That's all I got. All I have is fictional
He's
characters.
black. He erases people's minds and probably robs them too.
Was it
You know the way, brother.
was it Papa Midnight Asian?
Papa Midnight. Papa Midnight's a great example. It's another
That
fictional character.
is
But you know what? That's
Haitian
all
right there as fuck.
Yeah, in my house.
Why did it sound like fucking Macho Man right there? I was like, Macho Man was in
Macho Man.
Although I always get Papa Midnight mixed with Eldris Alba. I was like,
You're just racist.
So, I compare everything in life to fictional characters and or stand-up comedian quotes. So far, Haiti's 2 for 2. My thing is, I'm pretty sure they've been hit by 4 consecutive hurricanes. And
there was that earthquake.
I mean,
and
they can't really help that, John.
I know, but I'm not saying as a people or as a country that it's a shithole. I'm saying actual
Asian?
Yeah, their houses are all rubble and shit.
I think Alexander Hamilton came out from Haiti, so there's something there.
Are you sure about that?
I think so. I know he was technically born in one of those islands.
He either
And
came
he
from
was-
Haiti
he was-
or came in a lot of Haitians.
No.
Slaves, you get it? Slave joke.
He didn't own him. He was against it.
Hold on. Keep talking.
No, I mean,
Philip,
but as the people show you how strong-willed they are, they keep losing all their shit to keep rebuilding. So, I mean, there can't be that bad.
Well, speaking of shitholes,
Wow, transition.
I read a post on Facebook that had me curious. Somebody put
Yeah, you did.
the West Side be fucking with me,
This is true.
and I wanted to know what's the story behind that.
Yeah.
Wikipedia, again, we can always trust Wikipedia because
It
it sounds.
doesn't lie, right?
Yeah, it never lies. Wink, wink.
Why look at a thesaurus?
It says it wouldn't be in a thesaurus, it'd be in an encyclopedia.
Wait a minute. Real quick, what's a thesaurus?
A thesaurus?
Thesaurus for?
Let him say it.
I was making fun of. I was making. Yeah, but what's a thesaurus for?
A thesaurus is
Thesaurus.
when you look up a word that is like it's a book full of.
It gives you synonyms and antonyms.
There you go.
City Podcast, home of the educated.
Not cinnamons. Don't get that wrong, Eric.
Why is it giving my antonyms?
I don't understand. My grandma has.
But
I
apparently
never
he was
seen her
born
fuck around
in
with it.
Charlestown, Nevis, British Leeward Islands.
Okay, so it is the islands in the a Caribbean island. That much I knew.
It is not.
It's in the Caribbean. It's not in the Caribbean island.
It could. The languages are the Caribbean.
I mean,
See,
your
'cause it's-
language is from the Caribbean.
Because I know it was in there before it got established as an actual whatever.
Now refers to Leeward Islands as an English and later British colony from 1671 to 1958. Jesus Christ, 1958?
Yep.
Except for the years from 1816 to 1833. Was established by an English colony in 1671. And in 1816, the islands were divided into two regions, Antigua, Barbuda, and Montserrat. I'm assuming it's a French word that I don't know how to
Probably.
say. And one colony, St. Christopher and the Virgin Islands.
The Virgin Islands.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So not Haiti.
Okay, not Haiti.
Not Haiti.
Not even close.
My bad. I'm sorry, people. I
alright.
take that back.
It's alright, Haiti. You still got Papa Midnight and the Haitian.
That's true. That's true.
So,
And I want to let's just throw in the gay guy Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette. Yeah. Granted, yeah, he was probably just from Missouri or
Is it
Alabama.
Akon from there? No, not Akon. Wyclef Jean?
White.
Wyclef is from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haiti.
Wyclef. There you go.
He
Come in
did
my
the whole-
house, you eat my burger the way
But-
I fucking make it.
But Wyclef is not really a good guy. He had a Haitian fund that he stole from.
Did he?
alright.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
I mean, he's Haitian, so you couldn't trust him.
God damn it.
Come
circle,
on.
people.
The
Full
people
circle.
was like, come on, man, you can't trust Wyclef. We kick him out.
I don't know if that's
I don't even
necessarily Haitian, but I'm going to take
That's a
it.
Haitian accent.
I don't know. It's weird. It's like Jamaican.
Do you know the way, brother?
That's Ugandan.
I know, but
This
it works.
I feel like I gotta look up some people.
Ugandan
It
knuckles.
looks like- yeah.
Brother.
So back to Eric. What happened, Eric? What did the fucking ghetto do to you this time?
Oh yeah, fucking.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Saturday was just a shitty ass day.
Saturday?
Oh,
yeah,
yesterday.
Tell us all about it, Papa.
Oh, let's see. Went to work. My main manager didn't show up. He traded days with one of the other guys to say that he was gonna show up, but he's been sick. We've all been sick at work, and so he got
Well, stop kissing
sicker.
each other at work.
Well, I mean, that's what we do. We sell parts and we make out. Come on, dude. So how else you gonna act like a man, pussy?
I mean, you can make out with the parts.
Yeah, and then you make out with those parts and then his parts.
But a bush.
There you go. No, but you know that led one of the worst people who can't really handle being by themselves to be by themselves because he gets real fucking manic.
You don't have to talk about yourself like that.
No, I can handle shit. I'm used to being by myself. I don't care. I lock shit.
I got you.
I'm about to say, Eric will lock the door and put the close sign on.
Yeah, I'll do that. I was like, fuck. I'm supposed to open at like 7:30. I wait till like 8 o'clock till I got another person in there. People come in and they're like, are y'all open? I was like, nope, I'm in the back just filling out my paperwork or just watching YouTube videos. I don't care.
Continue.
Anyways, But the main thing is, that was happening. And so I had to deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was alright. I was like, okay, this is nothing I can't handle.
Okay.
And then I told myself, I was like, man, I'm going to get back to my old groove of being a good, employee, just fucking great customer service. Everybody else helping out. Everybody, every time I was helping out somebody, I was helping them out, fully like I should and shit.
Uh-huh.
And this one dude came in. Oh, this piece of shit.
All right.
He came in.
There goes the
was
new
talking
him.
on his phone.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, can I help you? He's like, yeah. He brought in an alternator. Fuck it. I got him the alternator. I took it out because, we take the old one and we recycle it.
Yeah.
And, but we also compare it.
Uh-huh.
It's like same entrances, same whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it was there. And I was like, cool. I was like, let me ring you up.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I was even gonna give him a discount too. I was like, it's not much of a discount, but you don't have to pay $200 and something instead of paying $200 and something, you pay like $190 something.
Yeah.
Which I guess is good.
Yeah.
It should be good. Anyways, and the whole time he's like, well, can you also? He's on the phone talking to his brother supposedly or his friend.
Uh-huh.
He's like, check the fuel pump while I'm here because I ain't gonna go fucking. I was like, nigga, yeah. Every time now I know when somebody says I ain't gonna buy everything here and there and there and there. It's like they ain't gonna buy shit.
Yeah.
Cause he's doing this, and I'm like, okay. And I get the parts, and he's like, oh no, it's not that. So I put it back up the part. He's like, this and this and this, and I was like, I don't have it. And my patience is slowly chipping away, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, man. And he's like, do you have the shocks? I was like, I don't have the cheaper shocks. I have the expensive ones. You're in my mind, I was being nice by saying I don't have the cheap ones because it looked like he didn't have money for,
Okay.
the expensive shit. And I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna help you out. I lose out on my sales thing, but hey, you know what? You got your part, whatever. And he's like, no, you can give me one of the expensive ones. So I finally go up to the, I go and get the shock, and he's talking on the phone the whole fucking time. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And as soon as I get up to the thing and I get the part and I was like, this is the one. And I start going down. I don't hear him talking on the phone no more. He took the alternator, fucking ran out, took off. Like, that's what he was waiting for. Because I guess he was waiting for somebody, not two people being in the front.
Yeah.
Or for me to get something that I'll have my back of, longer.
Yeah.
And he fucking took off with it. And he left the old one there. I was like, man, fuck you, dude. I was just like, God damn it. Because that was like 190 something sell.
Yeah.
One, I missed out on. Two, I hate looking like a fool.
Yeah.
Well, no. I like looking like a fool, but I hate looking like a fool at work when it's a professional thing that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And very little time I take pride in my work, but every time, every time I get somewhere and I see someone trying to steal shit, I stop them because I feel like they're stealing from me, and I don't like nobody stealing from me. And I was just like, man, fuck that guy. It's like, as soon as I see his ass again, I'm gonna call the cops. I ain't gonna hurt him. I'm just gonna call the cops. Fucking, I'm gonna pretend dumb like I don't know who he is. Go through his whole shtick. And when the cops get here, send his ass back to Mexico. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a fucking green card. Because fuck that guy, dude. I was just like, man, I tell you. And then later on, some hoe came in. And she goes, can I borrow... Can I use y'all's restroom? I was like, we don't got public restrooms. And this is because either people shit on the floor, piss on the floor, or OD'd in the fucking restroom. So I was like, nah. This bitch came in with like a see-through shirt and just looking busted as hell. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I don't have any public restrooms. And she's like, I just got to wash my hands. She's like, I got all this fucking grease on that. I was like, I got Purell. And I was like... She's like, that's not going to work. And I was like, God damn it. I was like, you know what? You can use we have a sink on the outside in the back where we usually throw the mop water. I go, you can use that sink. And she's like, cool. And I take her to the thing and she can't reach the fucking sink. She's like, can I just use your restroom to wash my hands? I was like, the toilet's broken. I go, but sure, you can wash your hands. And I gave her some soap, and I was like, there you go. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to the front to make sure nobody was going to jack my shit.
Uh-huh.
Because I was just like, all right, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm standing there, and I'm helping out the people, and I realize it's been like 10 minutes, and the chick hasn't fucking gotten out. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go and knock on the restroom. I was like, hey, you all right? She's like, she opens the door, and she's like, yeah. She's like, to be honest, they kicked me out of my motel, and I didn't get a time to shower because I didn't know I was going to be up because looking for my secret admirer and shit. I was like, bitch, you a hoe. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm almost done. I'm just going to, I was like, no, you got like 2 minutes to get your shit and get out. And she's like, yeah. And she closes the door, and I wait outside the door now, and I'm fucking waiting, and this bitch is moaning in the restroom, and then she's going like, and I was like, what the fuck? So I go and I knock on the door. I was like, hey, you gotta get out. She's like, oh, you're not a cop, right? I was like, no, why would it? She's like, I was gonna offer you some holly. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, no. In my mind, I want to be like, what kind of holly? What are we talking about? But I was just like, no, get the fuck out of here. I was like, get out. The bitch started talking to herself. I was like, I thought she had a phone. She was just talking to herself, making those noises, moaning on her own goddamn self. And I'm pretty sure she shot up in the fucking restroom. So as soon as she left, fucking I looked, for some reason there was pee on the fucking toilet seat. And it was dark. And I was just like, come on, dude. I was like, this is why I don't fucking let anybody use the goddamn restroom.
They just say no.
I told them no. And they won't fucking do it. And I was like, you know what? Be nice. Just fucking let them use it. I was like, this is a wash hands thing. You can't fucking go for more than that.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was going to take a fucking shower, clean her coochie and all that other shit over there. I was like, god damn it. But yeah, that's why the West Side keeps fucking with me, man.
That's why we're called Can I Trust You?
Yeah.
Lessons learned. Don't leave new parts just right there.
Well, the thing is, I left it there, but the main lesson would have been if my other employees weren't fucking hanging out in the back. Some had a reason to be back there. Others not. Well, I mean,
okay.
I had a reason.
Okay.
But main thing is, you know, fucking semi-leave the parts there. Don't leave them there. But it was really quick. That dude was way faster.
Okay.
Than I thought he would be.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But
he was a tall, skinny Mexican dude.
What you have to do, I take accountability.
Oh no, I know. I love it.
You fucked up. You left a part there.
I didn't say I didn't fuck up. I'm just saying it shouldn't just. It could have gone different if fucking people didn't hang out in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you were the manager, right?
No, my other manager was there. My general manager was there, and he's the one who saw.
He wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, he was in the back. Not. I guess he said he was doing paperwork, but he was just talking to the commercial guy, just all chill and shit.
Fair enough.
This is why we need more people in the front, or people actually just.
And then lesson, just say no matter how much they beg. Just say no.
Oh yeah.
Dude, all I know is that
funny thing is
garbage
that night, when I left, wait, no, that was the night before. I worked in the morning, and apparently there was this kid who came with his dad, and his dad's been there before, and he comes by drunk.
Okay.
And he knows that we don't let him use the restroom. So he's like, where's the restroom? He's like, nah, they're not working. He's like, come on, guy. Y'all let me use it. Where's the restroom? He's like, nah. And apparently when the kid was buying a battery, so the new guy took care of that. And he doesn't really care. The older guy that works there noticed that the guy didn't go. He's like, hey, where'd he go? He's like, I don't know. So he went straight to the back, to the restroom, stopped the guy from going. He's like, I told you can't fucking go in there. Because that's the guy last time fucking decided to piss all over the place and take a shit on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
And he's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. He kicked him out. And apparently, I don't know what the guy looks like, but now we got to watch out for a serial shitter.
Okay.
Who comes in drunk with his kid. There's a lot of times. And just today, too, when I was going to lunch, I was gonna, there's a guy, I told him, you know, I'm following the rules the way I'm supposed to. Yeah, I go, you got the warranty, but I gotta go through this process, and if it doesn't happen, then I can't do it. And he goes, but you can fucking do it. And I was like, no. I go, I can show you right now. But I was like on my way to lunch, so I let the other guy take care of it. And apparently they got to a bigger altercation too. And I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, fuck the West Side. Fuck it.
Fucking garbage people. Garbage people.
Yeah, but there's garbage people everywhere.
True.
Yeah, but it's prominent and
it's prominent here. I ain't gonna lie.
Like around 2 o'clock in the morning last night, we
Yeah.
fucking fucking house was silent and shit. And I swear to God, man, you could like next to my window, you could hear like crazy gunshots. Like they were like knocking on the door, you know, when you get angry and the fucking that's how it sounded. Like so, we got up and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? And you see all these cars go by fast and shit. I was like, oh, something happened.
I might have heard those gunshots as well, because I was just. If you don't know, myself and Eric and Tony don't live far from each other. We're like less than 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I heard gunshots and they sounded far.
Yeah.
But I was like, those are gunshots. I know
They were
gunshots.
loud. They're like,
No, but they were like really close. It sounded like close. Like you could hear.
like I felt the vibration on my window because I woke up. Juan Diego came and gave me some water. He was like, "Hey, you want some water?" I was like, "Cool." All I hear is clack 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 clack. I was like, "Stay in my room. Don't go outside. I'm gonna go check." And then I hear Tony get his ass up and he's like, "Who's it?" I was like, sounded like gunshots."
I thought it was someone knocking on the door.
And my mom was like, "Don't worry, it was really far." I was like, "Nah." Like right here. And as soon as I go to the front to check out, because we have like a small window on the door, and then we have those big ass windows, all I see is a fucking truck just take off. And I was like, oh, okay, that was maybe a drive-by, whatever.
And then we were waiting to see if the cops came. Cops never came.
Nah,
I never
and I
did.
heard again. It was, I think, later on. Tony said he heard it. I didn't hear it this time, but I heard.
I can't go to sleep unless I hear a couple of gunshots.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. And I go to Juan Diego because he sleeps right there in the living room. And I go, hey, don't open the door, don't go outside, because he has that bad habit. Like every night, he just fucking just. Because I guess he's the sentry of the night. And I was, don't open the door, don't look outside, just lay down, stay away from the windows. He's like, all right, but he starts doing karate in front of the TV. I was like, what's this nigga
Classic
doing?
JD.
Yeah, and I was like, ain't karate gonna help against no bullets?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, you for real? You can check this bitch.
it's weird though because I don't know if you guys have noticed that on this side of town, there's been a lot more cops lately.
Yeah.
Like you can see people, like if you're driving by, you see a whole bunch of people being pulled over and getting tickets and shit. Because I was reading a report that they're trying to make from Highway 90 all the way to downtown a nicer place for people to live. They're trying to, what was that word?
Gentrify.
They're trying to gentrify this part of the west side.
Yeah, the way you do that is with traffic tickets.
But then I don't know if I want to change out the ghetto people for the hipsters because they're annoying as fuck too. But I don't get it. I think it's me just hating more people now. Like,
Well, you gotta ask yourself one question, Tony.
Do you feel lucky?
Which phrase do you prefer hearing? Do you know who you're messing with that say? Or is this organic?
I don't know. I'm used to don't mess with me, I see, because we know the rules of the ghetto. You know the rules of the street. Who not to talk to and what times not to go into and
You
place not to
yell,
be.
you yell, ah! You fucking punch him in the
Right?
nuts.
So you know what streets are good and shit like that. You know the rules of the hood.
Yeah.
With hipsters, I just get mad. I just get mad because they don't know. They don't know.
Why? Because they're so much better than you?
Probably. Like I shit you
Look,
not.
I'm alright with gentrification. You know why? That means there's gonna be like maybe one or two good ramen spots up in here, and like good places to eat.
Alright.
You don't know
Not
that?
on this side of
I
town.
mean, we have a good Chinese restaurant like down the street.
You better not be talking about fucking.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that gold walk.
that gas station.
I'm talking about that quick walk, dog.
Alright, talk about like yesterday.
Uh,
You have two millennials because tight pants. Like you could tell they're from this generation, right? And they were in front of me in the gas station. Went to go put gas and shit, and they bought a shitload of scratch tickets. I
is
was
this
like,
an organic cigar?
no, they bought a whole bunch of scratch tickets. I was like, oh, that's cool. But there was two of them. So one of them moved to the side, thinking that the other one was gonna buy something. What they did is that they don't like scratching the scratch tickets no more. They go to that little machine on the side of the register to go see if their winners were innocent. So they have 2 winners, right? But they don't cut it out for the lady. They just go to the back, get back in line. They hold it up to everybody, and they goes, "There's 2 winners here. Change them out for me." And the lady's like, "Well, you're gonna have to scratch out the bar because I guess people at the gas stations are not allowed to."
You gotta scratch. Yeah, you can't scratch it.
And he was like, "Oh, really? It's a lot of work." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Damn,
So
that's some John Level shit.
right, so
Hey, I scratch my scratch tickets.
so
Barely.
they're there,
When
right?
you get that first good scratching.
All right, so
Scratching his ass.
Instead
Trying
of
to take it.
moving to the side, right, the dude that's with him buys a bag of hot Cheetos. He pays for it. He opens it and he's eating there while his friends splitting up the scratch tickets and taking them scratch, right?
Okay.
But he mixes them up. And he scratches all of them, right, real quick with a key, like just the bottom, and he goes, "There's a winner in there. Find it for me." And everybody was like, "Dude, what the fuck? We gotta kind of get our gas."
Yeah.
He's like, "Hold up, we're almost done." And the dude is eating his hot Cheetos like, "Can we go party now?" He's like, "Hold up." So
Were they white kids?
yeah, they were white kids.
Why?
Well, they're dorados. They're like, so they're Mexicans, but they're really white.
Oh, okay, but you're dark. Why don't you just like move, nigga? I gotta
No,
go.
I told them, "Hey man, you guys are almost done, right? Try and be polite, because I don't want that."
Nah, nigga, you gotta be the
Hold
big
up.
back black.
That's why you bust your fucking Snapple bottle. They fucking jam it in their jugular.
So they finally find
And the
out.
pop open is like, person bleeds out in 4 seconds.
I do not think Snapple.
So they find a winning scratch.
You really are a smart man drink.
I don't know why I fucking thought of a Snapple instead of a fucking beer bottle.
Because it's Tony.
Bitches love Snapple.
They just do those, like,
And then
they
also-
had that little thing on the top.
Yeah, exactly. And then also
It's
you'd be like, there, Snapple's organic.
So they find out the scratch tickets, right? And he goes, "You know what? Give me more scratch tickets." And his friend starts to laugh. And he goes to the side, and his friend picks up a Snickers. He goes, "I'm going to pay for this." And he does the same shit over again. And the lady's like, "I need you guys to move to the side. You're holding up the line." And he's like, "But we're buying something. You can't make us move." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he comes back. He's like, "There's a winner in here." Big ol', I scratched him this time, but he just throws them at her. I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
That's why you rob them.
And he's like, and the lady's like, "That's disrespectful." The girl at the gas station, he's like, "But we're customers. We're giving you money. Isn't that what's important?" And he goes, "Give me more scratch tickets." He's like, "All right, we're going to give you more scratch tickets, but you're going to have to leave. You can't scratch them in the store." And he's like, his friend's like, "Well, I'm going to buy gum. I could stay in line." And everybody in the line was just like, "Man, what the fuck?" But they look like little rich boys, so nobody messed with them.
Oh, fuck that. That's why you fuck with them.
So I was like, I don't know what side is good, because the ghetto people would be probably stealing, but the fucking little young millennials are doing this crap because they're entitled motherfuckers.
See,
So
millennials are easier to take care of because then you become the hood
No.
that they try to got rid of. You know what I'm saying?
So what side is better? What do you guys think? What side?
First and foremost, I just want to say that recently people have been classifying people as millennials that are not millennials. Millennials are our age already.
They're your age all the way to what? 18? 20?
No, I think they're called Zen something or
it's Generation Z.
Yeah, or something like that.
Millennials are
20 something.
Zen, Generation Z.
Millennials are already 25 and older.
These guys look like 20 something. They weren't like really young.
A lot of people are blaming like 18 and 16-year-olds for shit, but calling them millennials, and it's like, I don't like being a millennial. I think millennials are shit, but at least fucking get it right.
I mean, technically, millennials is anybody born within the late 80s or in the 80s.
Basically, if you were a kid in the 90s, you are a millennial.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'm asking you guys, what do you guys rather have? These fuck up little young dudes thinks they rule the world because of money and shit, or the ghetto ass people?
I'd rather have the fuck up little young
What
dudes.
would you guys rather live with?
I'd rather have the millennials because I can easily push their fucking asses out the way and just be like, "I'm gonna pay for this."
Oh no!
I'll be like, "You're gonna wait now."
So
Look,
you tell me
check it
these
out.
millennials are gonna get into that gang mentality? Is like there's more of us than there is of you.
Oh,
and then they get froggy.
You want
Hey,
me
you
to
know
get?
what-
You
you know
want me
what
to
the-
get a fucking snapper now, bitch?
I'm just saying.
No, see, here's the thing.
And it comes down to the court. You're gonna go to jail, not them.
They're
They're
all ignorant. All these people are ignorant, but you have a dumb ignorant, and then you have a semi smart ignorant. type of person.
Who's a smart ignorant?
The smart ignorant would have to be what you call the millennials. They know stuff and they think they know their rights, but they're dumb. And then the dumb ignorance is the ones that don't know shit and like to pop off their mouth a lot more. Having a dumb person with a gun is a lot scarier than having a smart person with a gun.
I don't know, because they end up doing dumb shit.
Sometimes people say shit that's so stupid that I can't function for like.
See, that's where I'm at. I don't know if these people are actually being assholes or just me being mad at the world lately.
No, like some people are just so fucking stupid that I can't process how stupid they are, and it makes me feel stupid, and I just can't deal with that. I'd rather have somebody with at least some kind of education, even if it's an entitled prick.
Yeah.
Who feels like he's better than he is because of his education. Or
and also the millennials won't OD in your fucking thing. You tell them no, you can't, and they're like, oh, okay.
See, but that's simple. That's just clean up. I'd rather fucking deal with that than with the fucking attitude of the millennials. That's just me.
I don't get paid for it.
A lot of millennial.
Where in the contract that I signed says you gotta pick up a fucking dead fucking. You gotta pick up some puke from some fucking hobo. Nowhere.
Just gloves and bleach.
It's bad. It's bad.
Gloves and
well,
bleach.
I mean, I'm saying I'll do it.
No,
I'm just saying I'd rather not.
Oh, I won't do it.
No.
Fuck that. I'm not fucking touch
this nigga. I mean, yeah, this nigga see me pick up people's shit from like Dairy Queen. I could deal with shit and barf. I just if you're showing me another way out of that, I'd rather take that other way out. I'm tired of it.
Millennials would be fucking.
But to be fair, all you fucked with was family shit and barf. You haven't gone to see how bad heroin makes your shit smell.
I'm like a Roman. If it's not something like if it's outside the restroom or something,
yeah.
I'll leave it there. I won't get grossed out by it. But if it's something like if it's inside the restroom and I have to use it, that's the difference. But you man the fuck up.
Nah,
that's what you do.
It's different. If I'm getting paid and they're like, go do this, I'm like, oh, I have no choice. I'm gonna do that. But if they're like not paying me, I have a choice. Or if I just have a choice about it, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm just saying, this is your job. This is the job.
This is your job. Yeah.
I gotta do it.
You could send someone else to go clean it.
Actually, management is supposed to take care of biological hazards.
Yep.
It's
is that what puke is?
Yep.
Yeah. Like anything
and
that
anything like
anybody,
blood, semen, sweat, puke, shit,
anything
piss.
that can have a disease like HIV or anything like that, a regular employee is not required to touch that at all.
Yeah,
no matter how many gloves or fucking bleach.
Woo! Regular employee.
I don't know.
But I deal with that shit all day, so I don't care.
See, the thing about the ghetto people, they stay in their lane. You have one or two that'd be like, let's go try something out, but then they get scared off and then they'll come back.
Nah. There's been a rise where they're not staying in their lane.
No,
they are not.
It's because everybody's pushing them out of their lane.
They're not staying in their lane. No.
Gentrifying the communities is pushing out the bad people to come.
No, they're just getting more and more desperate because they're getting, like I said, they're ignorant, so they just follow what's on the TV, and they get scared.
Well, you can say that about the young people too. They look at TV and they're like, I want to be like that.
I have a bang up solution to all this. Do what I do.
Move to the north side.
Do what I do. Don't talk to anybody.
Can't do it. It's my job.
Nah, fuck it, don't.
I mean, you're telling me go ahead and go drive, and I was like, sure. Okay, I could do that.
I think
it's hard. And it's hard when I don't have people that I could send out. If I could, I'd be one of those manager guys who fucking hang out in the back and watch them. But it's only fucking 4 people in my store, and so we.
It's another thing. You're understaffed.
Your situation's a whole lot different.
Yeah,
from work, from everything. It's a whole lot different.
You think the cabin in the woods could get internet? Because I'm totally okay with that.
No, you're going in a cabin in the woods for no internet.
There's beamings everywhere. So
you could have gotten cabin in the woods. In a cabin in the woods, you could have gotten internet if fucking Tesla was allowed to do his shit, but they didn't let him.
Because if you...
R.I.P. Tesla.
I mean...
if I could seclude myself from the world and still have, the internet, it's just weird because the internet makes you part of the world.
Yeah.
You probably
away from, everyday people.
To be fair, you probably kill yourself real quick because you're like, man, I kind of want to do that. I kind of wanted to go there. And you're like, man, I'm so fucking lonely.
But here's the thing. You say all this, you want to seclude yourself, but you actively like doing things. You actively
look for people.
You actively want to do I mean, if you didn't like people, you didn't like anything, you wouldn't be doing this right now.
Or you wouldn't go to Heroes.
People. But it doesn't
really interact people.
but they interact with us online.
I'm okay with internet. No, that's the thing. I'm okay with internet. That's why I want internet.
Uh-huh.
I'm okay with interacting people that I don't have to be in front of.
I think
It's very
Because
different
the
on the
moment,
internet.
yeah, because
It is.
the moment they start acting stupid or they do something you don't like, you shut it off.
But there has been
Or you block
studies, and there has been things where people need people no matter what. Like, you still need people around you.
Oh, that's why you
You
drive down to whatever is nearest little town there is from your cabin, and you'll get groceries and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's not what I mean by needing people.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, you need people around you.
I'm
Like,
pretty
the
sure-
worst thing in jail is solitary.
I'm pretty sure
People
if
go insane in solitary
the thing
because
is-
you have nothing.
Hi, Dad.
What's up?
I'm pretty sure if I moved to a cabin in the woods, you guys would go visit me from time to time. That's all.
Fuck no, it's too far.
That's
Yeah,
all.
it'd be way too far.
And there's probably only one restaurant there.
I'm
What's gonna
sorry,
be
dude.
in it?
I drive for a living. I want to drive just to see you.
Really? Friendship, people. Friendship. I know Joe would go visit me. Joe, would you go visit me in the woods?
Yeah.
So,
Alright, friendship.
I mean,
people.
he's gonna go.
John
visit-
doesn't like driving 5 minutes from his house.
can't.
You know what's really
drive.
though? But John likes being part of nature. So you think he would actually enjoy that?
He'd probably be like, "Yeah, we're gonna go fishing or hunting, maybe."
No, but then he wants,
but
he
then
wants
at the
to go
same time-
back with internets. Like, that's the thing. He
A
only.
cabin with internet. See, Wi-Fi. I got the Wi-Fi.
I don't know, dude. That's really expensive. Like, hella expensive.
You gotta make your own. You gotta have your own tower, and then you gotta.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It depends on how far you are.
I thought you just
You
needed
gotta
a
choose. You
satellite
gotta
thing.
choose.
No.
No, you gotta
that's a
choose.
common misconception.
Yeah.
Most things don't come from a satellite from
No,
outer
you
fucking
get-
space.
No, I mean, but you get.
No, you need a tower. No, you tower landlines.
You need
Everything's connected by the landlines.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
those fucking
Could you
cables you see
imagine-
everywhere.
Could you imagine like
And,
AT&T going to the woods,
and don't
connecting my shit?
and don't think about like, oh, I'm gonna be off grid. I'm gonna use solar power.
See,
You still need the
No,
grid.
I mean, I don't want to be off grid. I don't want to be none of that. I just
Exactly.
want to be away from people.
I mean,
I don't.
you can be away from people inside your house.
I don't
Oh, that's,
like-
why,
I
that's
could-
why I hardly leave my house.
I
yeah.
couldn't be away from people because I was thinking, man, I'm gonna fall in the fucking toilet and then I can't scream at people.
That's why you fucking have that little fucking.
Life alert.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right.
See, I'm alright with that, but then
I'm young and I'm trapped in a fucking restroom.
What happened? Bet my shit wrong.
you guys know.
Is
man,
he decent?
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't gonna see much.
The most I go to is like 410, and that's that's
Yeah.
like my area.
Yeah.
So
I travel as far as
Like
the
I
Union.
hardly get out just for that reason that I hate people, and I'm one of those people that when I get mad I end up doing dumb shit. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get to a point where these motherfuckers are gonna get me mad in the store, and I'm probably gonna end up in jail. And I don't think I'm gonna do good in jail
You'll get
because
passed around real quick.
either I'm gonna become something I don't want to be,
A bitch.
or they're gonna make me something I don't want to be.
A bitch.
So
Well, here's the thing.
I mean that like.
But
You're
the
right.
thing-
You're right. You could see,
Yeah.
and I already do. I mean, you guys know.
Yeah.
I don't really get out.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is it just me? Is it just me being angry at the world?
No,
or is it the world actually changing?
No, I honestly don't.
When you say angry at the world, it sounds really gay.
I don't like a lot of people. Like, let's just put it that way. I just don't like a lot of people, and that's my thing.
We were starting off the year positive.
but it's not about being positive. This is just realistic. Like, I don't like a lot of people. A lot of people do annoy me. Like, even people that.
John without a shirt, that's annoying.
Fuck yeah, that's grotesque.
Sleepy
hot
John.
in
You
here.
know?
But it's just I get where you're coming from.
Okay.
I understand it. But
I
the
hear
thing
you
is,
and I understand you.
the thing is, I've kind of just been able to zone out a lot of people that I don't like or.
I can
just-
tolerate a lot of people.
I know you can.
I mean, you know, there's we're nerds, and a lot of nerds are like Asperger's as fuck. And you know, it doesn't really bother me. Like, it's like, oh, you know, yeah, you're a little bit loud or like really excitable, but you know, we're still gonna like play this video game together or something. You
Play
know,
the
I'm not gonna
card
game.
exclude you.
Oh, I mean, the thing is, I ain't doing anything. Not yet.
Yeah.
I have
just
godly
something-
patience.
But when it comes to ghetto people,
it just-
I can't fucking stand them. I can't stand the fucking ghetto. Like, I'm from the ghetto, you know.
First of all, you started off rich, and then you kind of fell in the ghetto.
You're like a fallen angel. And
It
shit.
didn't breed
No,
you.
no.
It didn't breed you. It bred your parents, and then they just kind
My
of shed on
grandparents
you.
had a nice house in a nice side of town with a nice bank account, with several properties under their names, but
Oh
the
my
house
God.
that belonged to my mom was the San Felipe house. That's the house I was born into.
I was waiting for Eric to go. I was born in the hood, raised by it, molded by it.
I ain't see the north side till I was already a man. By then it was blinding.
It's true, you really didn't see the north side till he was a man.
I mean, 18.
Admittedly,
I got my own
I went to St. John Bosco for the first few years of my life, so I didn't have to deal with too much ghetto.
I went to
growing up.
3 schools and 2 of them shut down.
You know, okay, me and John went to Alien Worlds today. We went to the one outside by
John and I.
Oh, we're being
No,
real. Before you get to your story, what was you gonna say?
Oh, yeah, what were you going to say?
Oh, just that, like, I can stand a lot of things from a lot of people.
But the ghetto.
The ghetto, like, these fucking cholo wannabes, and these, oh my god, dude.
The wannabe gangsters?
You know what I can't take? People that fucking rap in the fucking gas station. And they're like...
No,
and I was
the
like,
thing that
oh, man,
annoys
so
me
fucking
more than anything else, the thing that I feel like I've mellowed out so much since becoming almost 30, but I want to hit these people with an object, not even with my fist, just with something that I could lift. I fucking hate panhandlers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my fucking god, dude! I go to Valero to get gas,
I, too, hate the homeless.
and that's the thing. They're not even fucking homeless.
Oddly enough.
You can tell a homeless person. I'm pretty sure I'm almost 100% sure I've said that on this podcast.
Yeah, no, we talked about it.
You can tell a homeless person from a panhandler.
But yeah, the panhandlers are getting bad.
And like I don't even turn off my truck. And
Which is bad.
somebody's already at my window like, "Hey, can you help me out with $1?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bitch, no, go fuck yourself." I get out of the truck, and before I get to the door, they're like, "Hey, can you help me out? I just need to get the bus or whatever, you know." And I'm like, "It's 2 a.m. There's no fucking bus." And then
Nigga, I take the bus.
I get inside the store, and the fucking guy at the register's like, "Hey, you want to donate $1 to this fucking kid with cancer?" And I'm like, "Fuck that kid with cancer!" Right? I just want my fucking gas.
See, the thing
That kid's dead. My truck is not.
Wow. See, the thing about the ghetto though, and why I could stand it over the new age generation of kids, is that my family is ghetto, so I'm used to it.
But they're
And then my uncle was a businessman or is a businessman, which I helped him sell a whole bunch of shit when we were little. So I'm used to the ghetto people.
See, but there's a difference between our families, because you know my mom's ghetto as fuck. Y'all know my fucking mom.
She get. She microwave barbecue. Y'all ain't got no grill.
This was an actual discussion in my house today. Right, we're there eating dinner. My mom and my tia made barbecue. Roman's there
In the microwave.
I gave Chella $20 because she wanted to go spend the night with her friend.
Ooh, that's a bad movie. Your mama saw it.
And Chella already had $3 of her own, so she spent $23 at the mall just hanging out with this little girl. And I knew what the answer was before I asked her. I was like, "So how much money you got left?" She's like, "I spent it all." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, what'd you buy?" She showed me the little fucking shit that she bought. Right, they went to Claire's and spent all their money. And my mom's like, "You spent all your money in one day?" And I'm like, "At least she buys the shit that she wants." And my mom's like, "Well, I pay for stuff now." So you can't fucking tell me, you know, what is and what is not ghetto.
Oh, no, I get it.
But it's the levels, you know. You go to the fucking store and you got this motherfucker with his pants down past his ass, and he thinks he's so fucking tough.
Maybe it's the way. Maybe it's the way we
shave
learn.
that fucking windshield cleaner. Will fucking gouge your eye.
Maybe that's the difference.
Maybe you just gotta play with his booty hole.
No.
Maybe he'll be like, man,
You know what it is though?
is this what happens?
John doesn't look.
Like, don't play with his booty hole with your fingers. Just throw something in there and be like, ah. And you're like, hey, what the fuck, bro? It's like,
I just want to tell these guys, you know, bitch, I'm wearing a Pokemon hat. I will fuck you in the ass. Your pants are halfway down. Half my work is done.
I'm a Gengar. You know what my fucking attack is?
Lick.
You know what it is?
You don't want to lick
I
him,
think
though.
I just
You don't
figured
know.
out. I think I just figured out having this conversation what it is. You look approachable. You're light skinned, you know, mid chub dude look approach. People don't.
Yeah, I don't think you
approach.
want to say he's Mitchell.
I don't know if it's the way.
He's full on fat.
I don't know if it's the way I look or the way I talk or act. People don't approach me
Because you're black.
Fucking panhandlers don't come in no more. People in the stores, if I look at them, they kind of fucking stop what they're doing.
Oh,
So,
someone
unless-
gives up too much credit.
Unless I'm trying to be polite like I was to the dudes at the cash register. I'm pretty sure I fucking either yelled at them like Eric suggested or did something they fucking would have quit it because the people tell me I look scary. And that's a difference. And that's why I'm okay with the ghetto because people don't approach me as they approach you. And maybe, it looks scarier and you'll be alright living the way we're living.
Or just look like me and look uninterested in everything you do, and people just leave you alone.
People leave you alone too?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like,
And you deal with the ghetto the way because of your job. But I'm pretty sure if you go to the street, people don't fuck with you.
No, I get asked a lot. If I got money, I laugh at them and I go, no.
Oh, it's because you drive a nice truck.
That's true. I do.
Yeah.
I do drive them.
And
I be flossing.
and you like,
This guy.
you like walking around thinking you have money.
This guy came to me and he's like, "Hey man, can I have some money, dude? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's for heroin." I was like, I started laughing. I was like, nah, I ain't got shit, dude. Get on out of here.
Like
at least you're honest.
the other day I went to,
I mean, I ain't gonna give you shit still, cause fuck you.
I went to Tacos Martinez.
Unless I could talk him into overdosing, I'd be like, I'm only gonna give you money if it's a lethal dose. You take it in front of me. I watch you overdose, and then I'll leave you alone. And then he'll be like,
deal.
"Fuck,
Sounds like a party.
are you gonna revive me? Or are you gonna call the cops?" I was like, "Sure." Why the fuck would I say I saw somebody overdose?
Like I went to Martinez, right? Tacos Martinez, and this dude was there, and he was like, "Hey, he had the washcloth."
The guy with the fucking
Yeah, and he's like, he goes, "Can I clean your windows for like anything that you have? Anything you could spare? I'll clean your windows." And I only had $22 that day because it was the day before payday.
And it's
So
tacos
I was
cost.
like, I need the $20. It's like I was like, you know what, dude? I go, here's $2. I go, don't even worry about the fucking windows. I go, that's not enough money for you to do my truck because my truck's fucking filthy.
He can watch the window.
He was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's only $2. I'm sorry, that's all I have. If I had more, I would let you clean my windows. I go, I appreciate that you're trying to fucking do something for your money. You know,
You talk to them like that? You talk to them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like a fucking, I mean, I know I'm an asshole, but like Tony said, I'm approachable. I'm like, I can be grumpy, but if I'm not already grumpy, I'm,
To be fair, the guy that sometimes when he's in the washateria, I don't feel like cleaning the rims or the side steps. I was gonna actually tell him, I was like, "Hey man, how much would you charge me? Just do my rims and the side steps." And he was like, "Oh, for real, dude?" He's like, "I don't know, whatever you want to give me, $5, $2, $2, $5. I don't care, man. I'm just trying to get my job."
$5.
And I was like, "All right." I was like, "Cool." I was like, "Yeah, I got that."
$1.
And as I was getting the money out, the fucking employee from there is like, "Man, what I tell you? I only let you do one car. You gotta get the fuck on out of here." He's like, "Hey, sorry, bro." That's how the cookie crumbles, bro.
No, see, that I respect. People, like, they sell waters on the side or the newspapers or they want to actually, like...
I mean, the newspaper is their own job. They're
Oh,
not
let me
bad.
clean your windows and, you could tell they're trying.
I'm not gonna clean my truck. If you want to clean it, you go right ahead.
But anyway,
Bless you.
You were saying you were Alien Roads, Roman?
Well, we were Alien World, right? And I was just, I think I was looking at paints or something. Well, of course, nerd. Looking at Warhammer shit.
Hobby stuff?
Exactly. And I'm just looking at shit, and then I hear, "Hey man, are these all games and shit?" And I was
my
like,
god.
I immediately like just fucking the slow
The
crane
slow
punch,
turn.
the fucking what the fuck was that? And I was like, you don't belong here at all.
Like they have Gomez tattooed on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
And I just I put my elbow on the table and I propped my chin in my palm and I just watched. Because I was like, this is gonna be amazing. This is a comic book store.
He was all, bro, this shit he's like, all games? And it's a wall of games that says games. And I was like, they can't even read?
And one of them he goes, no way, they're puzzles. He's like, oh, they're puzzles. He's like, well, what else could they be? I'm just
I was like, God,
Hey,
oh,
check it
man.
out, bro. What's this Gomez, the man, bro? This is a family line, bro.
He gets to the Warhammer section with the codexes, And the guy picks up a book. He's like, "Look, you see this book? This is a game. You got to read the whole book before you can play." And I'm like, I'm just like enjoying this so much.
I was like, why are these dudes here? I was like, I bet you they were at Hobby Lobby. They got tired of their bitches and they just walked away.
Yeah, I was listening to them. I don't know what store their girlfriends were, baby mamas or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they were waiting on their girlfriends.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no reason.
Where's your ruka, bro? You know, bitches hanging out.
You know what it is, too, right? That these people are coming to the comic shops and shit because of one of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And two is all those shitty shows that, the ones that go through, like, the warehouses and the where you rent stuff.
Yeah.
And they find, like, that one special comic that you think is worth something. You know, that one toy.
The one thing.
So now what I've noticed, like, when I'm in Heroes, they bring in this, like, box of, you could tell they're at the flea market of toys, and they're like, is this worth anything? And they take anything because they don't really know the prices. They're like, it's like, anything's better than nothing because you know they got it from some shady place or something.
That was always, like, the worst.
Stolen and or bought it for $5.
Exactly. It was, Saturdays are always the worst. That when at least when I worked at the comic shop, I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but it sounds like it. For as an employee and working with comics directly, it was just like these people bringing in collections, and I'm like, man, I know you don't got shit. Like, I just look at the fucking shape of the box. I'm like, you have nothing in there.
It's fucking pure 90s, bro.
It's pure 90s garbage. And I look through it, and I'm just like, I could probably be like sorting like good comics or something with this time.
I could be watching
there's nothing in there. Oh, come on, bro. Like, there's a lot of comics in there. They can get like $50. I was like, no, I wouldn't give, even if you had something that was worth $50, I'm not giving you $50 for it.
You go to half price books, they'll give you maybe per pound like $2.
That's what I would always do. I was like, hey man, we don't have this, but you can go to half price books. Oh, where's the nearest one? I was like, I'm glad you asked. It's right down the fucking road. Get out of my face.
And that's why you go to half price books. They have a picture of Roman. Do not let it enter.
Just fucking gang.
Employee of the month. I'll do it. With this hero shirt.
I don't even work.
No problem. Fucking rub in his arms.
Oh yeah, apparently that was a really bad habit I had when I worked at the comic shop. I used to say no problem a lot.
And then he do the fucking Smithers thing.
The Smithers or the Birdman?
The birds.
The Birdman. He just be like,
fuck you.
But you know what, Roman? Let's talking about people we don't like. Let's talk about the people that we do like.
oh, we love
They
it.
exist.
I mean, the ones that drop the comments. The ones that join us in our social media. You can always follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You know, just look for Grimworks. You'll probably see us and just join the conversation. You can always drop a comment down on YouTube. You know, YouTube/Grimworks. Just say, you know, you're part of the
I'm sorry.
podcast.
They can drop a comment where?
At YouTube/Grimworks.
Slash what?
Grimworks.
Oh.
There you go.
YouTube.com/Grimworks.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the .com. Well, Roman, where else can they get a hold of us?
Alright, if you don't already have, you know, a YouTube and you're not subscribed to us, what are you doing, first of all? Second of all, if you like old school email just like I do, go ahead and send an email to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
Alright, and we have a few. We have 5 comments for today. We don't have any emails, I'm sorry.
This episode is brought to you by the color green. Fuck it.
Anyways, our first are from Clarissa. So you know what that means.
Oh shit, I don't have it queued up.
Alright, so you know what that
Come
means.
on in, Glenn. Hey, welcome to the
I was trying to buy you time, you dickhead.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on.
So our first comments are brought to you by Clarissa. I want to thank you first of all. And again, this is the Clarissa's Clam Jam, a power hour. I don't know how much I can stretch this, Eric. Come on, fucking.
You know what? Welcome to...
You're just trying to eat up all the time. No, no.
It's a little too long.
Fuck!
Leave all this in. This is ridiculous. To the clam. And welcome to the clam. Alright.
Yeah.
What you
what you gonna do?
You're supposed to do that for the Yeah, you know.
Goddamn.
Go to hell.
I do it when I want, goddammit. Hey, let's get some pussy. Sorry.
All right, so Clarissa's first comment. Oh no, my phone's acting up.
It got too hood real quick.
All right, so her first comment is, "Nah, still don't like drinking whiskey." All right, so fair enough. Hubby drinks pretty much any whiskey, but definitely not a pro microbrew guy. Tends to stick to Jameson, Kraken, which is a rum.
Yeah.
Jack whiskey, and 1800, which is tequila.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is, but he drinks it. It's whatever. All right.
What?
1800 is like one of my favorite tequilas.
Is it really?
It's smooth. It's very smooth. It
Alright, fair enough.
goes and it lays in his stomach and it goes, "Hey, my name is Federico. I'm 1800."
Anyways,
Yeah.
the next comment is, "Oh yeah, aren't you supposed to have a Rosca de Reyes? And then in February, the person that found baby Jesus does a party with a shit ton of tamales."
Hey, she knows the culture.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I mean, her last name is Clarissa Roberta Zamerda Namena.
Is it?
What is her last name now?
I only know her for
I mean,
Clarissa
before.
and Church Girl. That was.
I don't know her husband's name, so sorry about that. But she also says John was talking about La Push Beach in Washington and something about the galaxies.
Oh, when we were talking about it was Twilight or not.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess it wasn't.
Yeah, that was a Twilight question we really needed you for because
Yeah,
no one's here is super gay like you.
true. And her last comment is John was... what the fuck? It's the same one.
So we only had 4.
Okay, well, those were her 4. So
Yeah.
I guess that wraps up the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour. Eric, take us out. What's gonna do? Hey, you, what's gonna do? Alright.
Yeah. Oh, come on and clam.
And our last comment is from the P. Matt Smith.
We know someone like that, don't we?
We do. His name's Cousin Matt.
Oh, that's what
He says bullet ice is the best kind. It was so satisfying to crack those because so many would fall on one pop.
Oh, yeah. The little bullet, or we're talking about the little round ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
those
okay.
things
So
are
that's
great.
what it's called. It's called
Yeah.
bullet ice. All right,
Bullet
fair
ice.
enough.
Look at
That
that.
makes
And
sense.
that was
Okay.
pretty much all our comments.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for commenting.
I'm guessing Prue Man fucking fell asleep.
Oh, yeah. Nah, Pro Man said video or nothing.
That's true.
I was like, calm down. He's like, I'm probably going to listen to it when I can.
Yeah. He's like, man, y'all need to put it in the video. We want to see what y'all doing because sometimes it seems like y'all doing something stupid and I don't like using my imagination. I was
No,
like,
his
no.
word were, how is it you go forward and then step back?
Easy. We're a train wreck.
Yeah. It's just like our weight. It goes down and then it goes back up.
We're yo-yos.
Because we don't have a wide lens camera yet to capture all of us.
I'll talk you through it.
Can we
Alright.
shoot in panorama? No.
There's a lot of knickknacks on the table left over from Comic Corner, and I keep touching them. Eric is playing Clash Royale.
Close. Yeah.
Roman is rolling his eyes at all of us, and Tony is sweating profusely.
Tony looks like a big old blueberry. You ever seen the fat bitch that got stuck into a turned into a blueberry in Willy Wonka? That's what it looks like, except this blueberry went
Wasn't
black.
her name something fucked up? Like
Violet. No.
Velveeta Sky?
No,
or something?
Veruca Assault was the rich bitch.
Yeah, that was the
that was the one that got turned into a
Yeah,
blueberry.
No, the
Okay.
one that got turned into a blueberry is the one that never
Stopped chewing gum.
Stopped chewing gum.
It's
I think her
same
name was
bitch.
Violet. Violet, you're turning into a violet.
I think
Yeah, her name is Violet.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Velveeta Sky. What's wrong with me?
Well, I mean, because Veruca.
Before we end the
That's
episode,
a total porn name, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Right,
There is.
Is there?
Yeah, because we have new cable, and I looked at the Skinamax, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, man, Skinamax is boring because you can hear the ball slapping, but you can't see shit. So you're just like, what use is watching this thing? It's like watching an R-rated movie and seeing people grind up on each other. I was like, all right, cool. So there was this one title, and I was like, that's a funny title. So I looked it up on good old xnxx.com. Shouts out to xnxx.com if you want to sponsor us.
If you want to sponsor us, I'm your number one user.
That's true. Well, number 2. And then
they shall fight you for number 1.
And then I looked up their pornography cinematography thing. I was like, who was in Daddy Did Me Wrong? Or something like that. That was something weird. And then there was a chick there, and there was like Jade and something, and I saw Veruca, and I was like, oh, I'll check out this Veruca. I put it on her. Fucking bunch of the big old playlist came out. I was like, all right, let's do this.
All right.
That's scary. But talking about sponsorships, forgot you guys. Tell you guys, we're gonna do a giveaway that's gonna connect City Podcast and the Comic Corner.
Good.
We're gonna give away a trade back to number 1 issues, our sponsors, Fade Grips, condom. I didn't want to go from porn
controller condom
to controller condom.
So whenever I'm watching porn, I get sweaty hands.
Shut up.
And 2 sets of grips.
Yeah, we're gonna give you 2 sets of grips, a controller cover,
yeah. And a trade back and 2 number 1.
A trade back and 2 number 1s.
One controller skins.
One number 1 from DC and 1 number 1 for Marvel.
No, it's Dark Horse. I think that's Marvel.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's gonna be Dark Horse. So yeah.
So they're really good. There's something that we are really enjoying.
Wait, so I Hate Fairy now?
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
give
Image.
No, that's a trade back. We're giving out the first of the
we'll just
the
let
Russian.
You know.
He's a Russian warrior from Hellboy.
It's a Hellboy adjacent comic.
And then we're
really
doing a giveaway of the DC's summer. I mean,
the Doomsday Clock number 1, but it's the lenticular cover. It's the one that changes. It's kind of like a 3D cover.
DC knows how to do their covers.
They have the best 3D covers on the line.
Better than fucking Marvel.
Yeah, they suck, dude.
Yeah.
But you guys want to know what we're talking about, you can always go to FadeGrips.store.
That's right. Go to FadeGrips.store, get yourself some controller, controller condoms. I'm just gonna say controller
I just didn't want to go for porn.
I know.
You can go to porn and then condoms because they don't use condoms in porn.
Sometimes they do.
They have to.
Those are the boring ones.
It's true.
But you can get yourself controller condoms. You can actually get yourself joystick extenders, which sounds dirty, but it's not. They actually improve, the height of your joystick, so they give you a little more control.
They ease up on the thumb going too down.
Yeah, they give you a little more control, especially things like sniping for playing Destiny, things that have like that. But you can go to FadeGrips.store, use our promotional code GRIMWORKS, that's capital GRIMMWORKS, and get yourself 20% off. I always say to get the Pro/Glow box just because that's $10. You get 4 pairs, and they're all good colors. I like them personally.
Were they at PAX?
They were not, but they were sponsoring something called Power Gaming, which is a YouTube channel for Paragon, which I love Paragon.
Oh, that's right. I saw that big announcement when they joined up.
Yeah, so
Fade Grips doing it big.
Yeah, they're getting bigger and bigger.
He's getting there.
So go to FadeGrips.store and again use our promo code for 20% off. Grimworks, capital GRIMMWORKS.
Yeah. All right, that's gonna be it for episode 75. John was supposed to be ending the show, but he looks sleepy. So I'm Tony, and I'm here with
Roman
and
your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
And of course,
I'm John.
There you go.
All right, and like we say at the end of every episode, bye.